What's up, you guys? Happy Sunday. All right. I want to talk about something real strange that happened to me the other day, and I'm wondering if anybody else noticed anything like this in their walk, right? This could apply to narcissistic abuse, but I'm mainly talking about people around you that may not be the narcissist. We already know the narcissist wants to be you, whether it's a man or a woman, opposite sex, whatever. There's aspects of you that they're siphoning so that they can use that to attract other people. This also happens with people that you aren't in a relationship with. Here's my recent experience. So there's three main bitches in this building that just talk shit about me. Openly, right? For no reason, because I don't have friends. I don't believe in that shit. As far as, especially with like women around here. And the friends that I would say I do have, they're not here, and they definitely aren't like females. That's another story. Anyway, and that doesn't pertain to you guys. You guys are family. That's different. So don't get in your feels. All right. So the first time I saw this happen, it was with this girl here in the building. She always, since I moved here, which was like over 3 years ago, she always had green hair, green short hair. And I was like, man, I kind of dug the fact that she had green short hair. But she talked shit about me, right? Whatever. I still dug her originality or whatever to have this like mermaid green fucking hair. And as soon as I grew out the sides from having a mohawk, stop having it pink. Remember I told you my hair used to be like a fuchsia color, and I dyed it like a bleach blonde or whatever. I have to touch myself up. Obviously, it's growing back. Whatever. As soon as I did that, it took about 2 weeks. And I always wear this bright red lipstick. If not, it'll be like a nude or some kind of lavender color. But more than likely, it's this red, right? And so nobody else in the building looked like that. All of a sudden, she steps out of the elevator as I'm about to get on, and she has short, bleach blonde hair and this shade of red lipstick. Now, do I own that look? No. I'm sure Amber Rose did it way before anybody else, and I'm sure someone way before that did it too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you can go to Sharon Stone or somebody, right? But in this building, it's just been me. In this neighborhood, it's just been me. I mean, this neighborhood's not that large, okay? So I was like, But I let it go because I'm like, whatever, to each his own. Nobody owns like a certain look. It's just weird that the bitch that talks shit about me now has the same things going on visually. Okay. The second time it happened, there's another bitch that lives on a different floor that I had a falling out with over me thinking that she was letting the narc like into the building to harass me or whatever. So whatever. We already like had an argument or whatever. And she usually wears like weaves or her hair is dark. Next thing you know, here comes this bitch. Short bleach blonde hair and this shade of red lipstick. This is the second one that has talked shit about me. And she lives also in this building. I scratched that because I'm like, again, whatever, like, people can have whatever style they want. That has nothing to do with me. I don't own this style, whatever. So then yesterday, here we go for the third time. Now, let me break the story down to you so you understand the characters, okay? There's a lady down the hall that I speak to often that I went to church with. And so when I make something really good to eat, I will usually call her and ask her like if she wants some of it. And she'll come and pick up the food, right? She happens to be a mutual, acquaintance of this bitch I'm about to tell you about now. This bitch I'm about to tell you about now, I used to try and be friends with because she kept trying to be friends with me. Otherwise, I didn't give a shit, right? We all know each other. So the lady down the hall that I give the food to is friends with the bitch that I'm about to tell you about that I no longer speak to. Now, me and the bitch that I no longer speak to, the last conversation we had was an argument because I didn't call her back when she felt like I should call her back. I didn't pick up the phone instantly. So when I called her 2 days later, she was like, "You bitch, you bitch, you bitch." She was just like kirked out, called me a basic bitch, and was like, "You're lucky to ever having been in my presence." Now, mind you, okay, I'm going to describe her and then I'm going to give you one story to back up what I'm talking about. First of all, I don't care if you're fat, skinny, in the middle, whatever. But this bitch just so happens to be really fucking fat. And she's bald. And she wears a lot of really bad wigs and shit, right? And this bitch, when I've seen her without her wig like twice. And she has like short brown hair. Like short brown hair. Like short, like on the sides. But not straight like mine or wavy. It's like just a buzz cut like a dude, right? And so I'm like, whatever. This bitch, the one that called me basic, that's fat with the short brown hair, stepped off the elevator yesterday on my floor. Now, in this apartment building, you have to have what you call a key card to get to only your floor and only the laundry room, which is universally known as floor number 2, right? So there's no way that I can get to her floor, she can get to mine. I can only get to my floor in the laundry room. But this bitch used to live on my floor, so she never changed her key card out. So what did I see when I was on my way out yesterday? This bitch on my floor, and guess what? She had a buzz cut still, but it was bleach blonde, and she was wearing this shade of lipstick. Not only was she doing that, she was bringing food. And this bitch doesn't cook, so she ordered that shit. I can tell you that for sure. I actually cook, and well, by the way. She was giving food to the same mutual acquaintance that I always give food to, who I'm sure brags and says like, "Oh, my neighbor gave me some more really good food and da 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 da." So she wanted to try to top it off, right? But not only did she try to top it off by bringing her random food and being on my floor randomly where her fat ass didn't belong because she lives all the way on floor 10. I'm on 6. Okay? She had the blonde hair and the red lipstick, this color. Not plum, not overly cherry, not a shiny pearly red, none of that. This one. And not only did she have this one, she had this moss green jacket that I'm the only one in the building that has that jacket. I ordered that jacket from like Japan or some shit, right? So she got like a knockoff of the same jacket, like something that kind of resembled it, but it wasn't quite it because you don't know where I got it. Same color and everything. She was wearing that too. And she was like, she tried to fake laugh when she saw me catch her because she knew that I was like, ew, the fuck are you doing, right? So she was like, as if they were having a funny conversation, but the lady wasn't laughing because they weren't talking about shit but the food. So what the fuck? I was like, wow, how else do I know? That was a single white female moment. Do you guys remember that movie, Single White Female? Do you remember that movie? If you don't, go rent it and look at that shit, okay? Because it was just like when that bitch came downstairs in the hair salon and surprised her roommate with the exact same haircut and clothes that she was wearing. And she wanted to be her to the point where she tried to kill her, right? Don't think that shit doesn't happen. But here's a quick story about the same fat bitch that just did this yesterday. When we used to be trying to be acquaintances, right? She kept begging me to be my daughter's godmother, right? And I was like, nah, because I had a weird, gross feeling about her ass. Especially because she asked me this question. She said, well, if I become your daughter's godmother, am I going to have a problem with your mother if something happens to you? Bitch, what? What do you mean if something happens to me, bitch? What? What? Right. Is anyone going to have a problem with me if something happens to your big ass? Because that was a weird ass question. I was like, get the fuck up out my house. And then we weren't really cool after that. Okay? So anyway, so that's a bitch trying to take your place. All I'm saying, all of this in a nutshell, the weirdness that I'm going through, have you guys ever experienced that? It may not be completely narcissistic. This is an aspect of what narcissists do. If you're a woman and you were with a man, he wanted to be you, probably because he was also fucking other men, number one. So he was wishing he was a woman just like you and stole a bunch of shit that was your style. I wouldn't be surprised if he stole some of your panties and cut a dick hole out of them and shit while he was getting booty banged by some guy. I wouldn't be surprised if he stole your panties and cut a dick hole in them. So yes, people mimicking you that claim that they don't like you, watch out for that shit. And don't hang out with their ass. It ain't cute. And it's just something that I randomly have been going through. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to title this. I don't know what I'm going to title this, but I just wanted to like share that with you guys. Have you guys gone through that shit? Doppelganger energy. All right, love you and stay safe, especially if someone's trying to look like you and shit. That's some strange shit. Bye.